Hey Facebook, it's your girl Jessica from Smom's Lifestyle, the calming shower soap experience shop, your number one shop for aromatherapy soaps and essential oil soaps to help you relax after those busy, stressful days. So, today I want to know do you consider yourself a perfectionist? I mean, like that person who thinks that everything has to be the exact same way. They don't really like going outside of the box. It needs to look perfect. It needs to smell perfect. It needs to be just like that picture perfect look all the time. I can think of a few people that I know, including this including myself. I can also be a perfectionist at times. I will not say I'm across the board just flat out perfectionist, because I kind of have gotten to a point. I'm at the age now, it made me think about these reels that I see this dude makes these little funny videos with it. Look, I'm not gonna get off topic, but I'm saying it made me think about that. But I'm getting back to the point. I'm a little scatterbrained right now, if y'all can tell. That's why we late today at 2:30 instead of this 2 o'clock Tuesdays at 2. Your girl is trying to hang on to these Tuesdays at 2, okay? Since school has started and it's only day 3, I just had to stop and pause and give myself a minute. My daughter, I know I'm completely off topic right now, but it's okay, because y'all gonna understand. It's real. I'm gonna give you the real. When we come have these Tuesdays at 2, I'm gonna give you the real, because I'm an overstimulated mom sometimes, okay? Leave me a message if you understand and can relate. Overstimulated. There'd be a lot going on. But my daughter, who's 3, she just started preschool, 3 preschool. And I decided that I wanted to drive her instead of going to one that was local, because the ones that were local in my mind weren't good enough and I didn't like them. And so I decided to just take her to where my son used to go. But the only problem with that is we no longer live in that area. So I'm driving her 40 minutes to her preschool. However, peace of mind is priceless and timeless. However, when you come to the real, that 40 minutes, even though it's a nice little drive, I would tell you I enjoyed a little drive, but sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, this 40-minute drive, did I really agree to do this 5 days a week? And she's a part-time, because I didn't want to pay the extra for her to be full-time. Don't be on the other side of this phone talking about me now, okay? Y'all get it. Stuff high. It's expensive. We got to cut costs where we can cut them, okay? So you had to cut it to half day instead of full day. She getting school. That's the important part. She's getting school. So, with that being said, she gets dropped off right after we drop my son off at school, who's in middle school now. And so once he's dropped off, we got to run 40 minutes to go drop her off, and then run back 40 minutes to come back home to get started with work. And then I got to leave again at 11:15 at the latest to pick her up for after the 40-minute drive, and then drive back home and have her eat and take a little nap. And then after her nap, it's time to go get her brother from middle school, because I don't want him riding the bus, because I'm that mom / teacher who knows about the bus. And I'm like, no, we're not doing school bus. Not doing school bus. Not right now. So, saying all that to say, the perfectionist life, especially as a mom, it's not where it's at. Sometimes we just got to accept it for what it is and be okay with it, because we'll stress ourselves out over these teeny tiny details of things because we want it to be perfect. And life, as we know, is not perfect. We got ups and downs and sideways and bumps and bruises and everything else. And perfection is just not going to cut it. So, we got 3 points that we're going to make today. And the first one is, done is better than perfect. Now, there's a funny story behind this one. I remember I heard this on, well, I had heard it before, but I heard it on a YouTube video I was watching one time when I was trying to learn about how to make greeting cards at home. That's a long story. Don't even ask. If you want to ask, I'll give you a rundown privately. But I was trying to figure out how to make greeting cards at home. And one of the things the girl said in there is she gets caught up trying to make it look perfect. And that is the same thing. Again, we're talking about this perfectionist life. Especially when you're trying to be a perfectionist and you're an overstimulated mom. It don't go together. So, with that being said, I completely lost my train of thought. It just flew away. Can we call that mom brain? Is it still baby brain? Baby mom brain if they 3? 3 years later, we're still forgetting mid-thought. The point. Y'all gotta still make sure y'all come back for Facebook Lives, okay? Tuesday at 2. This one might be a little messy, but it's okay. We're gonna work our way through this. Okay, anyway, done is better than perfect. The story behind it, that's what I was trying to say. The story behind that is, I said it to my daddy one time. And he was like, done is better than perfect. I said, yes, done is better than perfect. He said, no, there's nothing that's better than perfect. And I said, Daddy, it's a saying. It's just a saying. Done is better than perfect. And we were going back and forth about it. And then he just said, you know what, I'm not going to let you stress me out about this. But I'm not the only one. And I know I'm not the only one who completely understands the logic behind done is better than perfect. So that is the mentality that we got to keep forefront this year. Get it done because it's better than perfect. The second point that I want to make is keep it simple. You know, sometimes we think it has to be like these big elaborate plans for whatever we're working on. And these big elaborate plans are not really where it's at either. I prefer now almost like the same meals every week. Why do I prefer the same meals every week? Not because I just want to just eat the same thing every week. I prefer the same meals every week now because it keeps it simple. Mondays is leftovers from Sunday unless we don't have any. And if we don't have any, Monday spaghetti, Tuesdays turkey burgers, Wednesdays tacos, Thursdays I think it's hot dogs with salad, and then Friday I forgot what Friday is. And then on the weekend I cook a little different because it's the weekend. But yes, weekdays gotta be simple, and you throw some corn and some green beans and some carrots and that kind of good, so you get some vegetables in there too. However, keep it simple. The less I have to think and plan and decide on a constant recurring basis, and you too, the easier life will be and the easier you will feel, the less stressed out you will be about the small, simple things because you learn to keep it simple. So my friend, keep it simple where you can, okay? And then the third point is focus, and I call it squirreling. You know how squirrels sometimes like go outside and leave their little nuts all over the place and they're just running back and forth all over the place? When your mind is doing that squirreling thing and you're like, oh, I need to go do this. Oh, no, wait, I didn't go do that. Oh, wait, I gotta go pick up this. Oh, that is called squirreling. Slow it down because you're trying to do too many things at one time and you are overwhelming yourself you're overstimulating yourself and you're frustrating yourself because you're going to not feel like you got anything done. Focus on one thing. Get that one thing done. Then go to the next thing. Now, it's okay to have yourself a little to-do list. And you have your little list mapped out. But be realistic in your to-do list. Okay? So, better is done than better done than perfect. Number 2, keep it simple. And number 3, let's focus. No squirreling, okay? So, today, this week, focus on the one thing that you know you got to do. Keep it realistic and get it done. Okay? It's back to school, so we got to be flexible. Our children are going to need us a whole lot right now, especially if you're in like the small state, the little itty bitties. I have a 3-year-old and an 11-year-old, and so back to school. Back to school schedule is different from summer schedule, and we have to be realistic about that. We got to be realistic in our expectations and what we think we're going to be able to do. And that is a prime example today. You know, we're supposed to be doing this Tuesdays at 2. However, I didn't get on to Tuesday at 2:30. And it's okay that I didn't get on to Tuesday at 2:30 because I know y'all understand. So, I want y'all to have a wonderful week. I know this Facebook Live was a little all over the place, but it's okay because we're going to be real on here, okay? We are moms supporting moms, women supporting women, women encouraging women, women uplifting women, and we're going to be women learning how to stress less, okay? So you go stress less, go get you a nice hot shower this evening in your nice getaway spot. That's what we call the shower, our secret getaway spot. They ain't going to call you. Because you're going to lock the door and say, I'm taking my shower. They're going to leave you alone. You tell them to leave you alone. So you take your shower. Okay? Yes, it is still hard even when they're 15. Because I don't think... Let me tell you. My son, I took him to the dentist. Now, we have gone over how to brush teeth and taking care of your teeth and flossing and all that good stuff. And my lovely son has about $1,200 worth of dental work that's got to be done. $1,200. Yes, I said $1,200 worth of work that's going to have to get spread out across many, many, many months to get his mouth back right. And no, he don't eat a lot of candy because we don't allow him to eat a lot of candy. And no, he don't drink a lot of juice either. The only juice we do is apple juice. Not to say that apple juice is like not bad, but he ain't drinking juice like that either. So I don't know. But we gonna get this done. We gonna get it right. No, I ain't lying. We gonna get this done. We gonna get it right. And we gonna focus on these 3 points that we talked about today. And if you want to share this encouraging video with a friend, a mom, a woman, whoever that you feel like needs to learn some simple strategies to learn how to relax and to learn how to de-stress and to learn how to get overstimulated, please share. We like and share because we encourage and uplift each other and help each other where we can. So until next week, I will see you at Tuesday at 2. I'm hoping Tuesday at 2. If not, it'll be Tuesday at 2:15 or Tuesday at 2:30. But I'm going to be on here Tuesday at 2. Have a great rest of the week. And until next time, color your thoughts beautiful. Bye, Talisha.